Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about something that you and I, as an audiophile or music lover, may have experienced in the past or maybe even experiencing the phenomenon right now. We built what we think a perfect audio system to reproduce the music that we like. We spend most of the time listening to the music whenever possible. We like how the audio system reproduce the music that we love, be it the details, be it the taste, be it the tonality, be it the timbre. It is perfect to your taste and to my taste. You love the audio system very much. But during certain time of the day, the audio system just doesn't sound as good. The music doesn't sound the way that you remember it should sound like. You're pretty sure the source is the same, be it streaming or physical media. You're pretty sure the audio system is the same, no cable change, no equipment change, but you're left puzzling why the audio system, the perfect audio system, just doesn't sound as good as what you remember it should be during certain time of the day. Not all the time, but sometime that it just doesn't perform as how it should be. If it is something that you are experiencing, this video is for you. In an ideal world, electricity will flow in a smooth and consistent pattern. But the reality is, the ideal world doesn't exist. The household appliances in your house, the heavy-duty one like the fridge, air conditioning, washer, dryer, and so on, or even the smaller devices like computer, LED lighting, and so on, may affect the quality of the electricity power. Yes, more often than not, the issue that you are experiencing was due to the electricity power delivering to your audio system. This is what we call harmonic distortion. The harmonic distortion was caused by irregular consumption of the electricity by the devices I mentioned just now in your household. It is not limited in your household. It could be your neighbor. It could be the industrial area near your neighborhood. During certain time of the day, is consuming the electricity power grid wasn't than how it should be. The reason why I say wasn't than how it should be is there are some guidelines that industrial manufacturer or industrial area should follow, but if they did not, or they consume more electricity or inject more harmonic distortion that it should be injecting back to the power grid, then it will affect the power delivery to your household and effectively affect the power delivery to your audio system. This explains why during certain time of the day, why your audio system doesn't sound good. When I was working as an electrical automation engineer, when we built a sizable plant for the plant owner, we are often asked to incorporate active filter to contain the harmonic distortion that may caused by the heavy-duty industrial equipment that we are building. So this active filter can be many form and shape, but what it does is pretty simple. Not so simple in fact, but in a nutshell, the active filter contains the harmonic distortion in accordance to a standard set by IEEE, so that the industrial appliances, the heavy-duty one that is used in the industry plant, will not cause the harmonic distortion back to the electricity grid, so that it will not affect other equipment. You ask, what happens if you have too much harmonic distortion? The harmonic distortion affects the 50 or 60 Hz waveform. It makes other equipment that is drawing the same electricity work harder, and it may cause problem in terms of long run, where the equipment may reduce in terms of lifespan. the equipment may not perform as how it should be, and that was in my previous industry. In my new industry, yes, I switched from automation industry to audio industry, and I'm happy with the switch anyway. In our audio industry, the same theory apply. If the power electricity grid delivering the power to your system, to your audio system, contain higher than normal harmonic distortion, it will cause problem with the audio equipment where you may experience before transformer hum. The transformer may hum, or the equipment may be a little bit warmer than how it should be during certain time of the day. It's because of the impurity of the electricity power that causes the equipment to work harder. And it may also affect the quality of the equipment as you experienced before. The sound may deteriorate, the sound may not sound as good as how you remember it should be during certain time of the day. Not all the time, but certain time of the day. If you are experiencing this, there is such a product in audio industry that is available in different form and shape as well to address this. It is commonly known as power conditioner, power enhancer, or some people call it a balance transformer. So these devices in a different shape and form, different weights as well, different capacity that can address the problem that most of us facing. So in the past, I used balance transformer in my audio system to sort of address this. The balance transformer is a passive device. It's a big transformer that cuts the first half and the bottom half of the waveform and reconstruct it back in a balanced way and deliver lower noise signal, lower noise power to the audio equipment. I was pretty happy with it, but the trouble with balance transformer is the size. If you want to have a single power conditioner that can power up everything in your audio system, the balance transformer needs to be very, very big. A transformer that is 2 kVA may be in this size, yes, about 12 inch, and it can weigh some 20 kilogram or 40 pound. The one that we were selling was 500 VA. It was a pretty small one. It is only good for some devices like DAC, preamp, and so on. It is not for power amp. There are some other device power conditioner on the market that can deliver higher current. The technology used inside is very different from balance transformer, but the idea is the same. Is to enhance the power delivery, is to enhance or reduce the EMI and noise that caused by the electricity power grid, and make sure your audio system receives high quality, high purity electricity so that it performs as it intended. And you may ask, when the audio manufacture devices and design devices that is for consumer purposes or for audiophile purposes, why don't they incorporate all this filter, power conditioner, power enhancer within the unit itself? In fact, there is. It is called noise filter. I have one with me. This is a very simple device that reduces the EMI and noise from the AC mains. But as you can tell from the size, it doesn't do a lot of things. It does certain things, but it doesn't address most of the problem that you may have in the electricity power in your household or in your area. I'm not saying all the people may experience the same, but since you are in this part of the video, and this video is for you, you may have experienced this before. A small filter in the audio equipment may not address all the problems that you have in the electricity grid. This doesn't block the DC. This doesn't reduce the amount of noise that may be injected from the electricity grid. Dedicated built power enhancer or power conditioner will do a lot more things. And I think I've talked a lot more background than I should in this video. The object and the subject of this video is all about the collaboration of Vinshine Audio and Kinki Studio. Vinshine Audio has partnered with Kinki Studio to bring you an exclusive device, the Taihang Power Enhancer, for our exclusive partnership between them for our loyal customer. It is on my desk, available in silver and gray color. What it does is it has dual path EMI network to reduce and cancel the EMI that is in the electricity grid. It also has DC absorption array in it to absorb the DC offset in the AC. AC, despite being AC alternating current, it should not contain DC direct current, but some of the electricity power grid will have a very small amount of DC offset. And this DC offset is, I wouldn't say it's harmful if it is not excessive, but if you have experienced transformer hum in your power amp, in your preamp before, it is likely due to the DC in the AC mains. So a simple device like DC blocker will help, but this Taihang is built in with a large DC absorption array to absorb the DC. And there's another thing that it does is a symmetric current enhanced circuitry that enhance the current delivery to the power amp. Yes, this can power up to 60 amp in total, and there are 4 sockets at the back of the unit. Each of them deliver about 15 amp. So it can be used for digital front end and analog stage preamp and power amp. There's no compression and nothing like that, as I can tell as I use it for the past few months. When you talk about other power conditioner on the market, you may have heard there will be compression if you use a power conditioner for your power amp, but it is not the case for Taihang. I plan to give you a short demo how it works, and to tell you how effective this device is. What I have here is a simple analyzer that tells you how noisy is the AC mains from the wall socket in my office in particular. This device is a pretty simple device. It has a reading on the display here. There's manual adjustment using this knob. It gives us relative reading of the noise of the AC mains in terms of 100. Then we'll use this Taihang Power Enhancer to filter the noise and measure the outlet AC quality again using the same device, and we'll see how it performs. I have a few cables on my desk. I'm just going to find the right one to power up this device. Right, this is from the wall socket, and I'm going to power this device. Yes, there's some noise as well. There's a loudspeaker to tell us how noisy is the AC mains. Currently, it is reading about 110. I think it should be okay. I'm going to unplug this, and I'm going to power up the Taihang Power Enhancer using the wall socket power cable. And here we go. And another short cable to connect the outlet to the analyzer and measure the noise of the AC outlet after the Taihang Power Enhancer. It reads 0.0, almost no noise according to this analyzer. And you ask, how accurate is this analyzer? I do not know for sure, but it gives us a relative reading of how noisy it was when it is not used with the Taihang Power Enhancer. It was reading about 110, no unit, 110. You can think of it as a percentage. And after using the Taihang Power Enhancer, it reads consistently 0.0. So this is quite effective in my opinion. I did measure the competitor product, and there are some 10, 20 or even 40 reading using the same method, and this Taihang gives us about 0.0. If it is not accurate, I did perform another test by using this Taihang with my audio equipment, DAC, preamp and so on, and measure the performance of this DAC and preamp using audio precision analyzer. And after using Taihang Power Enhancer, it did show that the DAC and the preamp has a lower noise floor when it is idling or when it is operating. So I think it's a pretty nice solution that can deliver very high power in the not so heavy and bulky shape. It weighs about 9 kilograms. It is about 320 by 310 dimension. It fits your rack, or it fits most of the audio system very well, and it can deliver about 15 ampere per outlet. So total it can deliver about 60 amp. So it can be used for your almost everything in an audio system, I would say. I've been using this in my demo room, and I'm pretty happy with the performance, especially with the power amp connected to this Taihang Power Enhancer. I did not detect any compression, and I was very happy with the sound quality as well. I also plan to show you what is inside. Let me just do some housekeeping and show you what's inside this Taihang. Okay. I already have the screw removed, so I just pop the top cover. Oh yes, because it is a collaboration, you get to have a very nice logo Vinshine Audio on the top cover. Yeah, I think it's very nice. Alright, let me just flip this in this fashion. In my pointer. Alright, the AC comes from the IC inlet at the back. There's no fuse or switch. When you plug in an AC power cord, the Taihang will power on, and the output is the same as the input voltage. So this unit supports 100 volt to 200 volt AC worldwide voltage. You can use it in the US, you can use it in the UK, Europe, or Singapore. There's no problem. So the AC mains will supply to this main board. There are a lot of components on this main board. The first one that catch your eye, probably not the capacitor. These two inductor. These are the two huge inductor, is what we call symmetric current expansion circuitry that can enhance the current delivery to your power amp whenever necessary. And this capacitor array here are the DC absorption array, where it will absorb the DC in the AC mains power. There are some other components here, effectively reduce the EMI in the AC mains as well. There are dual path here, so it's sort of a dual mono design, I would say. The output of this AC is connected using very high quality Furotech internal wiring to US socket or EU socket. Yes, EU version is available. In fact, the gray color is EU version. I'm not going to show you the back. The gray color is the EU version. So if you are in the US, choose the US model. If you are in the EU, you may choose the EU model. And the quality of the socket is very high quality. According to the manufacturer, Kinki Studio, is cryo treated and is of very high quality, including the socket as well. There's a ground post at the back of the unit, just in case you are connecting this Taihang to your vinyl or to other grounding system that needed ground post. It is available. The fit is height adjustable. Let me just show you. Just in case you need to level the device, you can adjust the fit by turning it to the way that works in your system. It is available for a launch promotion. We have low stock available right now. The reason why the launch promotion is really the cost of this device is not low, but because this is the first time Vinshine Audio and Kinki Studio is collaborating to bring this product on the market. We want to keep the loyal customer happy by reducing the launch promotion price. But in the future, when the manufacturer increase the selling price, Vinshine Audio will also adjust accordingly to match the selling price, to match the cost increase. So if you are experiencing the phenomena that we just talked about in the early stage of this video, and you're looking for power conditioner that can work with almost all the equipment on your system, the digital front end, the analog stage preamp or power amp, this Taihang really should be in your bucket list. The promotion will run while stock lasts. I do not know when the cost will increase, but as you know us, we'll keep the price as low as possible. But when the cost increase, we may have to increase accordingly. If it is something for you, I would highly recommend you to consider this. I think I've covered most of the stuff I want to cover in this video. If you like the content of my channel, do subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.